JCW live event. Those of you who are new here and don't understand what these live events are all about, pretty much for the entire month of June in the lead-ups to StarMania, there will be live events. There will be no Raws in the lead-up to StarMania, just live events. And from a YouTube standpoint, the reason for it is simple. It's easier to pace things out. As Baron Corbin said that he has someone that he wants to put out a challenge to for StarMania. And I can only wonder who that person could potentially be. Well, everyone's wondering who I want to challenge. Well, wait. You gotta be kidding me. Is he really here? Oh my. John Cena is here. John Cena has returned. It's been a minute since we last saw John Cena. John Cena has returned. Oh man, it's good to see John Cena again. But what is he doing here though? What is John Cena doing interrupting Baron Corbin? You know, Corbin ain't going to appreciate this interruption too much, but he's just gonna have to win. Corbin don't seem too happy. Not at all. Just who the hell do you think you are? Coming out here when I'm about to put out a StarMania challenge. You, of all people, a guy who's been gone for a number of months, think you can just come on out here and interrupt me when I'm about to put out a challenge for StarMania? Who the hell do you think you are? I'm John Cena, and you are right. I haven't been here for a few months because I've been on the shelf with an injury. But I'd like to update everyone. I am back at 100%. Alright. But Corbin, with StarMania coming up, it's clear that, well, I want to be at StarMania. I want an opponent. And Corbin, I've been watching for these past few months, and you have really, really impressed me with your in-ring skills. And you are really talented, but let's be honest, you're an annoying bastard. So Corbin, if you're going to challenge anyone at StarMania, you're going to challenge me, John Cena. Huh? You want a match, John? You know the saying. It's your funeral. I accept. And come StarMania, under the bright lights of the Superdome, I will humiliate you in front of the entire world. Smug Corbin just, why? Seriously, yeah, Corbin, and a dude just spit. Wow. How you like that? You just got planted into the mat. John Cena is back. Better than ever, potentially. And he has a date with the Lone Wolf, Baron Corbin, at StarMania. Man. Sweet dream, man, Corbin. Oh, man. Baron Corbin. He's gonna have the fight of his life at StarMania against John Cena. Oh, man. And ladies and gentlemen, do not forget that StarMania 15 is, do not forget, there are plans that the JCW, we're currently planning on setting up a Patreon account. That is what we're currently in the process of setting up, is a Patreon account for JCW. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, our first match of the night is Jacob versus the Outlaw, as there will be 2 matches here tonight, and we will also hear the Undertaker's response to Bray Wyatt's challenge, as Bray Wyatt is looking to end the Undertaker's undefeated streak at StarMania, the 14-0 streak. Can he end it? Well, that's what we're gonna find out. But our first matchup is 2 men going at it who are pretty familiar with one another. Jacob and the Outlaw. Matter of fact, it was Jacob who had brought the Outlaw in to JCW. And now, after everything these men's been through here in JCW, they will now clash here tonight on the live. And do not forget, later, following the stream, there will be another live stream of a Super Showdown 2019 review. Stay tuned for that. Ladies and gentlemen, your opening match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Greenwood, South Carolina, weighing in at 274 pounds. He is one of the 3 founders of JCW, Jacob Campbell. Jacob, if you want to talk about StarMania, there, Jacob is pretty, well, really, all 3 founders of JCW are synonymous with StarMania. After all, StarMania was their creation. That's what it was. StarMania was their creation. And each year StarMania gets bigger and bigger. And now, as this year's StarMania, 15 years have changed. Can you believe it? 15 years. And as this year's StarMania will be taking place in the Superdome. And I cannot wait. As Jacob makes that, I dare say, terrifying walk to the ring. And his opponent from somewhere, and his opponent, the Outlaw. And here comes the Outlaw. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Outlaw. Outlaw, if I were you, I'd look out. Jacob finds the Outlaw to be a disgrace, to be a traitor. I mean, he was a freaking JCW original. And he said, the Outlaw said that he would never let money blind his vision of what's the truth. And the truth is, Rennick is not what JCW needs. He is killing JCW. But no, Rennick offered the Outlaw enough money. He filled his head up with bullshit, and the Outlaw bought it. And he's now officially a member of Rennick's army. And that's why he was one of the guys representing Rennick at Survival. And here now we have the Outlaw versus Jacob. These two have had many battles in the past. Both men know what they gotta do to beat one another. But things have changed. These two men have changed so much since their last compete. Hell, I thought the Outlaw's career was over after the 2017 St. Valentine's Day Massacre pay-per-view. Now the Outlaw getting back up. And hell, I should have stayed the Outlaws last match, but Rennick, he's got the big bucks. He was able to bring the Outlaw back and bring him back on his side. It's the Outlaw, of course. Oh man. Nice boot to the ribs. Outlaw's not done. Oh, an elbow right to the face, taking Jacob down. Wait a minute. Shut up. No! Jacob denies it, and now beating him down. That's Jacob I think it's safe to say Jacob probably has the second best StarMania record, of course. No record will ever match The Undertaker's 14-0 record at StarMania. As his win ratio at the event The Undertaker's is 100% right now. I mean, he's undefeated, so. Wait, the Outlaw would have break the hold. As we all know, heading into last year's StarMania, Jacob was on top of the world. He was the JCW champion. He had all the momentum in the world. And while he did lose to the title to Golden Boy at StarMania in a war, still, he was on top of the world. But to me, ever since he lost to Rennick, at SummerSlam. He's just fallen. You know, he just hasn't been able to get it done. He hasn't been himself. And he knows that. And he had a chance to fix it all. And he came, and I do think once again, like at SummerSlam, he came real close to beating Rennick. But he just could not take any more punishment. And Rennick was able to defeat him. But to where Jacob had to start the Rumble match at number 1. And he almost won the Rumble match. And he made it to the final 2, but he was lastly eliminated by Ron. Arm wrench DDT. Jacob with the cover. Outlaw was able to roll that shoulder up. We'll never forget StarMania 12, that match the Outlaw had with Black Heron. For the JCW Championship. That was one of the most incredible matches, or probably one of the most emotional StarMania main events ever. Oh man, Jacob he's taking some really big shots. Wait a minute. The Outlaw. And now Outlaw cover. Jacob is a monster of a man. And this man was able to kick out of multiple leases at both SummerSlam and the Royal Rumble. One has to wonder what state he's in though. The Outlaw just pounding away because it's only been a week since the Royal Rumble. Oh no. That drive-by drop kick. And the force behind it. You could concuss somebody with that maneuver. That's exactly what the Outlaw may have done. And knocked Jacob out. But Jacob was able to roll the shoulder up. Man, these guys are taking it to each other, but Jacob needs to get something going in this match if he wants to win. Flips him on his belly and a bust. But reached out for the rope. Reached out for the rope, so the Outlaw realized what position of the ring. Jacob said, now the Outlaw working on the leg. And now he's got it in. Jacob is trying to reach for the ropes, but his arms ain't exactly long enough. And the Outlaw is wrenching this Boston Crab back really well. Oh man, the Outlaw has got the Boston Crab in really well. Can he force Jacob to tap out? You know Jacob's not 100% going through a war with Rennick. At the Rumble, starting the Rumble match at number 1 and lasting all the way to the end, suffering all that damage. You know he's not 100%. I'm surprised Jacob can even stand up, let alone compete in a match. Alright, Jacob is looking over here. Wait a minute. Oh no. Jacob's tearing apart my announce table. I was not expecting my table to get destroyed. So this is only a lava pit, but but the Outlaw drives Jacob out of the ring. Wait, Jacob. Jacob knows block. He's got Outlaw on his shoulders. Put him to sleep. Yeah. Jacob with the GTS. But Jacob's not done. Jacob goes in. He's going to break the count. by going back out wise. Wise move by Jacob. But the outlaw, he's still stunned. Yeah. Wow! It's been a while since I've seen that. The Jacob Nanger right through my announce table. It's been so many years since we've seen that. Oh no. But the outlaw got the shoulder up. After all, that was Jacob's old finishing maneuver alongside the candle play before. When it handed down the move Lisa, of course Jacob changed it to the end of days, and then handed that move down also to Baron Corbin. Although still I think Rennett's is most destructive. I say that his is a bit more unique. Oh man, the outlaw is just... This is not what the outlaw... No, wait. The outlaw. He's got him up again. Outlawed. And he's not done yet. Oh, the burning hammer. The burning hammer. Burning hammer, yes. That's it. You don't get up from that. What? Jacob, I do what I have. Wait a minute. The outlaw. Oh, he's going for the Claymore. Claymore. Oh, it's done now. What? Jacob kicked out of the Claymore. Good God, this man is truly a monster. Kicked out of two outlawed. Survived, kicked out of the outlawed. Matter of fact, he's been hit with the outlaw twice. Kicked out of a burning hammer and is kicked out of a Claymore kick. Wait, no. GTS. A second go to Slurry Berry. We're on the outs. The outlaw is out. No, he's not out. This has been an incredible performance by both men. While I hate the outlaw for joining Rennett's army and turning his back on all of us, gotta give it to him. He's taken the fight to Jacob. You can't deny that. But Jacob dumps outlaw the ring. Oh, he did this to Rennet, got the rumble! Jacob with a suicide spear right through the ropes. He did that to Rennet, got the Royal Rumble, and he does it once again here tonight to the outlaw. If that won't put him down, I don't know what will. Jacob hooks the leg. No! Are you kidding me? A suicide spear. And Jacob, and that was not enough. My God. Wait, no, the outlaw. The outlaw landed on Jacob. Oh, a second Claymore. A second one. That ought to do it. A second Claymore kick. But Jacob still kicks out. This has been truly unreal. Jacob has kicked ass, survived two outlawed. He survived a burning hammer and two Claymore kicks. But he can't have much left. Oh, and a headbutt. One more burning hammer. One more big move on to do it. Wait, no, Jacob blocked. Why? Apple cutter! Out of nowhere. But does Jacob have enough left? Caplaw's wet. He ain't too keen on going in for the cover. What's he about to... No! Outlaw! Oh, wait, Jacob, his ribs. His ribs. See, he shouldn't have came into this match. Remember that look. The Outlaw knows he's got Jacob. He knows Jacob is hurt. And he's hurting badly. He's trying to get a smile out on his face. Why, Jacob? Why? He was playing possum, but they left him up. Enough days. He was playing possum, but wait a minute. He ain't done yet. Another end of days. Just to be sure. Jacob picks up the win. That is what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. But I do indeed tip my hat to both of these competitors, to both of these warriors. They both wanted to win here tonight so badly, but in the end, Jacob just had slightly more left in the tank. I mean, Jacob playing possum at the end to make the Outlaw think he was hurt. Cut the music. Outlaw, I'll give you this. You put up a good fight here tonight. But what I want, what Ram has been saying for the past few months is right, and what BH said is right too. We need seeing that everything is coming to a head here in JCW. And you know Rennick will pull out all the stops to make sure that he wins at StarMania, and we need to take out Rennick's guys. So I propose this. StarMania. Me and my two older brothers versus Rennick's right-hand man, Brock Lesnar, and two other members of Rennick's army. Oh my God. Whoa. That is a challenge for you. But are you kidding me? In the 15 years of JCW, not once has all three founders of JCW been on the same page. Sure, two of them have been on the same page, like Moose and Bone and Steve Nash Jr. has been on the same page. Jacob and Moose have been on the same page. Steve and Jacob have been on the same page. Jacob and Moose on the same page. All of that. But they've never all been together at once. Oh man, I don't know about you, but I'm really interested, and I hope the challenge is accepted. Brock Lesnar will pick two other guys, will pick two men from Rennick's army to stand at his side at StarMania, and they'll take on all three founders of JCW. Speaking of StarMania, Bray Wyatt said that he was calling out The Undertaker. He wants The Undertaker one-on-one at StarMania. He wants the opportunity to do what no other man in the soon-to-be 15 years of JCW has been able to do, and that is defeat The Undertaker at the show of shows, StarMania. But I mean, if anyone can do it, it will be Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt was one of the big stars in TCW and on the indies, and since coming to JCW, defeating Black Heron in his first match here, and he has done a lot, and he's only been beaten not even a handful of times. He's definitely a dangerous competitor. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Bray Wyatt, the Eater of Worlds. Bray Wyatt last night on Raw, after The Undertaker went through a brutal match with Baron Corbin. Taker, of course, picked up the win, but after the match, Bray Wyatt ran down to the ring and brutally assaulted The Undertaker, laying him out with Sister Abigail, and Wyatt proceeded to say, "Undertaker, I want you one-on-one at StarMania." But the question is, will The Undertaker accept Bray Wyatt's challenge? The thing is that Undertaker has never turned down a challenge before. And no matter how vicious, no matter how brutal Bray Wyatt is, The Undertaker will not turn down a challenge as Wyatt now awaits the dead man, and he ain't gotta wait long. The dead man is lurking. Oh man. The Undertaker is here. The demon from Death Valley is here in North Charleston. As one match that many wrestling fans of the wrestling world has been wanting to see since Bray Wyatt debuted here in JCW a few months ago was him versus The Undertaker. And for wrestling fans who follow the indies, this has been a dream match for them for even longer. And the fact that it could potentially happen at StarMania, it's incredible. As The Undertaker now steps into the ring. This is amazing. This is amazing. The Undertaker and Bray Wyatt face to face. Undertaker, you're not a man of many words. You're more of a man of action. And I like that. And I want you, Undertaker, one-on-one at StarMania. I want to break your streak. Oh, look at the look in The Undertaker's eyes. Oh man, that's terrifying. Wait! Wait, Taker! Taker's nailed Wyatt! Undertaker's nailed Bray Wyatt! Undertaker, he didn't even give Wyatt an answer. Well, I guess the answer is yes, because The Undertaker is mauling at the Eater of Worlds. Wyatt. Bray Wyatt, I'd hate to be you. Wait, no, Wyatt. throwing shots at The Undertaker. Oh, chop. Another. Blood Undertaker. The Phenom. Oh, he wants payback from last night's Raw. Oh, God. And I think he is going to get it. Oh, but no Wyatt. Oh, my God. That had no effect on The Undertaker. Wyatt, can't believe it. Undertaker has Wyatt. Tombstone Pile Driver. Did you see that? Wyatt tried to do that battering ram, but it did but it did nothing to The Undertaker. What Bray Wyatt said was true. The Undertaker ain't really a man of words. He's a man of action. And those actions mean that The Undertaker has accepted Bray Wyatt's challenge at StarMania. Wyatt, be careful for what you wish for, because tonight you got a taste of what The Undertaker's all about. But The Undertaker, when it comes to StarMania, it's like he turns into a whole nother person, an even more dangerous version of himself. But ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time. As we will be seeing the Monster Abyss in his first JCW match, going one-on-one with Chris Jericho, as we all know, as confirmed on last night's Raw. It will be Abyss versus Kane in Monsters Ball, and I can't wait for that. And if you have been keeping up with the JCW Instagram, or if you've been keeping up with JCW on social media, you would have saw that earlier today Rennick discussed the thing where Dusty versus Flair at the Rumble to determine the vacant NWA World Title. Well, that match of course ended in a draw, and Rennick said that they're gonna run that match again, Dusty versus Flair, at StarMania for the NWA World Title, except it will be no disqualifications. And I cannot wait. They had a classic at the Royal Rumble, and now at StarMania they're gonna have a brawl. But I don't think it's gonna be anywhere as close as big as a brawl as Abyss and Kane are gonna have a Monsters Ball. Ladies and gentlemen, the following is your main event. Introduction first. Abyss, the two monsters from the two different worlds, will collide at StarMania. JCW's Monster Kane versus NWA's Monster Abyss in Monsters Ball. As tomorrow night, tomorrow afternoon, you will be seeing a JCW Classics tomorrow afternoon, except the match ain't from JCW, it's from NWA, and it's a Monsters Ball match, as there was a poll held on the JCW Instagram page saying which Monsters Ball was the most extreme and brutal, and you, the JCW Universe, said the most extreme and brutal Monsters Ball match in history would have to have been Abyss versus Mick Foley from the NWA's Bound for Glory pay-per-view back in 2015. So that will be what you are. So that is the JSW/NWA Classics. You will see, because the NWA and JSW are basically joined companies now, just under the JCW banner. And here we go, Abyss's first singles JCW matches as he made his debut in the Rumble. Of course, him and Kane had that standoff in it, and Abyss got the better of him. And then last night on Raw, Kane got the better of Abyss when he laid him out with a choke slam. But it didn't take long for Abyss to get up and recover though. Oh man. As you know, the big red machine Kane definitely has to be lurking in the shadows of this arena somewhere. Oh man, Jericho and Abyss. This is a true David versus Goliath match. Oh no, but Abyss. The Abyss is just at a Northern Light suplex. There is no denying the fact that Abyss is a monster. And for years people have been wanting to see him take on Kane. And the fact that we're finally going to see that, because Abyss and Kane are very similar in many ways, but also very different in many ways. Both are very sadistic. Both are not afraid to do whatever it is they have to do to their bodies. And both are near indestructible. But what sets them apart is just their personalities, I guess you could say. Well, it's hard to say. Kane is their styles in the ring really set them apart. This is more hardcore, while Kane is more brutal powerhouse style. Now Jericho tossing Abyss out of the ring. Jericho. What could possibly be running through Y2J's mind? Jericho with a suicide dive to the monster. Abyss. Oh my god. Jericho taking out Abyss. As we will find out once and for all who the true monster is. Abyss or Kane. As Jericho, though, looking to spoil Abyss's first singles match here in JCW by defeating him here tonight. As of course on tomorrow's live event, on a belly-to-belly suplex. On tomorrow's live event, we will see the return of Stone Cold Steve Austin. And he says, and I cannot wait for that. Oh man. And another shot from Abyss. Right now, Jericho. Here comes Chris. Fighting back. He's held his own against Abyss. But oh my god, the strength of the monster Abyss. And Abyss is putting the knee right in Jericho's ribs. And a leg drop. Jericho trying to get back up as Abyss is going to allow that. Abyss with a choke slam. I think that was directed towards Kane with that choke slam. But yet Abyss looks like he utilized the choke slam many times before as well. Oh, Jericho. Y2J is trying to chop down the monster Abyss. But that's good. God, the power of the monster Abyss. No. Jericho. God, my God. Abyss is down. The code breaker actually took down the monster Abyss. Jericho is now to capitalize. Knee on the back of the neck. Lion Tamer. Oh, but can he tame this monster? Can he force Abyss to tap out to the Lion Tamer? The referee, he's looking, and he's looking closely. Can Jericho force Abyss to submit to the Lion Tamer? Oh no, Abyss. Well, it wasn't a monster tamer. And now Abyss. Good God, like a runaway freight train. Oh, Abyss. What a shot. Black hole slam. Abyss with a black hole slam to Chris Jericho. Abyss, why ain't Abyss pinning him? Abyss has this match won. Why is he not pinning Jericho? See, this is what I mean, you have the match won, you hit the black hole slam. Jericho, he can barely stand. Oh, Abyss. No, not again. 1, 2, back-to-back black hole slams from Abyss. And now Abyss with the cover. That's it. I think it's safe to say that first, a black hole slam was a message to Kane, and the second one was to end the match. Two back-to-back black hole slams to Jericho, and that was it. With switch, the monster Abyss. Well, ladies and gentlemen, can Kane possibly stop Abyss? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoy this edition of the live event, as of course 2 new matches have been added to the StarMania card, as it will be Jacob Steve Nash Jr. and the 2 new matches, well actually the 3 new matches set for StarMania are Wyatt versus Taker. All 3 founders of JCW, Jacob Steve Nash Jr. and Moose, taking on Brock Lesnar and 2 other members of Rennick's Army, and Corbin versus Cena. Do not forget to watch tomorrow's live event, where we will see the return of Stone Cold Steve Austin. And Rennick says he has a big announcement set up for tomorrow's live event regarding a match that will be added to the StarMania 15 card. But I hope you all enjoyed your day, and we will see you all tomorrow. And do not forget to catch the stream coming right after this. That is a review of the WWE Super Showdown pay-per-view.